music, R&B, hip hop, pop,
I still get you.
reggae, EDM, indie, old school,
Side. Check it.
and sports talk.
Right here.
WorldStarHitRadio.com.
Good evening and welcome to another segment of the Inspirational Lifestyle with Stacey J. And I have a guest co-host this evening because, as you know, Benny is on the road doing his thing. So, you know, I didn't want to do my show alone. So I wanted to get someone in that was just as funny, just as talented and professional. So my co-host for this evening is Marty P.
Oh man, I appreciate that.
Oh, you got the hand clap?
Yeah, I know you feel special with
I
that.
know you got on the, a casket sharp, as Ricky said.
Casket sharp, yeah, the lining of the casket.
Yes. I like the baby blue going on and everything.
Appreciate that.
Appreciate you coming in because Drea Kelly was going to be the co-host, but unfortunately, Drea is under the weather. When she
Correct.
called me today, I was like, you sound like Charlie Brown's teacher.
Yeah.
And I would feel really bad to ask you to come on in with your hot toddy
Yeah.
and keep it moving. So I don't want to do that. So
No,
shout out to her. Hope you feel better, my friend. And what else? We got a good show lined up. You know,
Correct.
we had to make a few changes. So this is gonna be freestyle Thursday.
Off the top.
Yes, we freestyling today because again we got a new co-host, so we're gonna do things a little different. And we have Corey Hardrick, actor Corey Hardrick,
Yes.
calling in. Unfortunately, he wasn't able to, get off of his production. He's here
Correct,
filming. So, you know how it is with celebrities. They film to get that check.
Yeah, gotta get that check
So
first.
I appreciate him calling in. We're going to talk to him in a moment. And then also we have Manyetta Shaw coming in and talk about her book and her projects and things like that.
Okay.
But I'd like to start off asking, how was your week?
Man, my week was got a lot of good news.
Oh, yeah,
Got a
share
lot
some.
of good news.
Yeah.
I just got my first booking outside the U.S.
All right now.
Yeah. The
Okay,
Mother
you go over
Day-
there, mention me too. Okay.
Mention you? Okay,
Yeah.
okay.
After you
I'm
get
gonna
your
do
check,
that.
then.
After I get my check, I'll be like,
Yeah.
you heard of Stacey J?
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah,
I'm gonna
okay,
do that.
right, okay.
So, no, man, yes, I'm very excited about that. Doors opening up. With entertainment, you never know.
No.
You never know what's behind that door.
No.
You never know.
You don't. Now, did you get that yourself or through management or somebody or just?
You know how I got it?
No.
Relationships.
Exactly. That's
Relationships. People that saw me perform before. They was looking for a comic.
Mm-hmm.
And they was like, we got this show coming up in the Dominican Republic. Hey, we need someone, and they threw my name in the hat. I spoke to the people, and they was like, we're very excited, so they gonna sit there and fly me over there, So
That's awesome.
man, I'm excited about
I'm
it.
happy for you because that's one of my goals is to expand globally. With the internet show we reach everybody, but it's a lot of people that need to hear the funny because being funny is soothing for the soul as well.
Correct.
Because smiling gives more and releases more endorphins than it does frowning. So
Correct.
you gonna go over there and kill it. I know.
Oh man, I'm so excited.
Bring me something back.
What
Something
you want?
nice.
What you
Don't be
want?
bringing no
What you
keychain,
want?
no
What you
shot glass and
No,
stuff like
no
that.
keychain, no shot
No.
glass. You already knocked off the list what I was gonna bring.
Right, I know. I'll take a t-shirt. I'll take a t-shirt.
I'm not gonna do a t-shirt. Let me see what I'll bring you. I might.
Surprise me. How about that?
I'm gonna say because I might bring you one of them Uber drivers from over there.
No, I got no. My sister drives Uber. I got my own personal. You know what I mean?
Personal Uber.
Yeah, but you know what? We're gonna chat some more, but we have Corey. I think he's on the line. So.
Okay.
Oh, okay. Well, we lost him. Okay, so we're gonna freestyle like we said. So, what you said about relationships, that's so important because you never know who's watching you and what you're doing. And so then when the opportunity comes, they're like, you know what? I do know somebody.
Correct.
So you do want to be in that line of people that they think of in
Correct.
that case. So that is awesome.
Yeah, most certainly you do.
Okay, so we got Corey. Okay. Hey, Corey, how you doing? Okay. Uh-oh, we lost him again. See, you never know what happens in radio or entertainment, and that's why we are Freestyle Thursdays, okay? So this is the Inspirational Lifestyle, and we are freestyling. And I wanted to say that, too. It's just like our show is normally, kind of formatted. We do the, the kind of same thing, how you doing, the rigmarole. And then with the guests, like we were having Taffy Dollar today, and her schedule kind of conflicted because when you have people of that stature, they have so many things going on, so she wasn't able to be with us. We were rescheduling her to come back on. And then with Corey, he was coming in, but again, he's still on production, so you know how that is. From when I used to be on Single Ladies, it's like, okay, we're going to get off at 7, and 7 turns to 8, and 8 turns to 9, and 9 turns to 10. So, I appreciate him attempting to call in, so we will get him on sooner or later, And again, we're waiting on Marietta, but I'm just excited to what things are happening. I was saying today that it's 2016, and I like to check up on people a little bit, like, how's your 2016 going? Because it's moving a little fast, but it's moving for me really great, you know, meaning, you know, sometimes you have challenges and things like that that's going on, but overall it's progressing. You know what I mean? Like, you know, you're like 2015 is going to be the year.
Yeah.
Then 2015 come and go. But my 2016, I wasn't playing with you.
Correct.
I wasn't playing.
So
How's
you
yours?
already knew. You know what? I would say it's been very promising. It has, man. You know, a lot of doors are starting to open up. I'm starting to see the fruit.
Okay.
I'm starting to see the fruit. You know, I didn't think it was gonna come this early, but I'm starting to see it. I'm starting to reap the benefits of the grind.
And people don't realize that your grind could have been 10 years.
Correct.
5 years. It could have been, you know, where it's like, people like, well, you've been doing it that long? Yeah, because I haven't been on the big screen, you didn't know me, but I've been grinding. So sometimes when you think people are overnight sensations, they're really not.
Oh, yes.
Even with rappers, sometimes you hear them and they blowing up, but you don't realize he was trapping in the kitchen or in the bathroom, you know, for years and years and years. So it does take a lot of work, a lot of persistence, and you gotta just keep on grinding to it. Because well, you think your time, because I'm thinking like, come on, 2016, I started in 1999. Okay, like when my time gonna come?
Correct.
But I feel like I've arrived exactly kind of where I'm supposed to be. I'm still kind of like, what's up, Lord, you know? But I'm still like, I can see that it's step by step, and then sometimes we make mistakes and may set ourselves back a little bit.
Correct.
So we got to be sure that you ain't in your own way.
Yes.
Because that happens.
We get in our own way a lot of times, you know. But I think what has helped me through the shortcomings of my career is just having a sharp vision for the long haul.
Okay.
I didn't expect it to be overnight. I didn't expect for a lot of things to come this early. You know, when I do a lot of interviews and they ask me my entertainment, my life, when they find out the length of it, they like,
right.
You know, they're like, you know, because truth be told, like I only been in the entertainment business 3 years.
Oh, really?
Yeah, see, and that's what I get a lot of times. I did an interview last night with another television show, and when I was asked that, you know, I was like, yeah, I'm approaching my 4th year, and you know, it's very surprising to them, not to me, because I've been grinding. You know,
and people don't know that.
Correct.
They don't know that. They think like, oh, you know, you just popped up, and you don't want nothing fast anyway. Even though you know, sometimes you kind of do, but it's like if you get it fast, you lose it fast.
Lose it fast.
Know?
Correct.
Real quick, you know, we Freestyle Friday. Thursdays. John, he's trying to call. I don't know if the, you know, whose connection it is or whatever, but just be on the lookout and stuff.
I'm putting on speaker.
Oh, you gonna put it on speaker? Okay, well, we gonna put it on speaker.
That's how we do.
And that's why one of the things I do like about the show is I like to highlight what I call silent giants. Yourself, you know, people that are doing great things, because again, you know, celebrities are busy and their schedules change at a drop of a dime, and I totally understand that. But also, I have a show to put on, and I have people that look forward to the guests and stuff. So it's a little unfortunate, and in the entertainment industry, you just never know what happens anyway. So these are things that happen. So I'm glad you're here, because if I had to talk for this hour by myself, I would not only, my mouth would be dry, I would probably run out of things to say and have to go call in, got a question, you know, and then I'll become a counselor.
Correct.
We just was stalling time until, you know, Corey calls in. But you know, isn't that, let's talk about Prince.
Yes,
because that definitely a legend. It's just like they're gone too early.
Correct.
And the thing is, I think we all have that nosy nature, but I'm so sick of people just trying to find out why and how he died. And I'm like, I'm not gonna say who cares, but he's gone now, and you gotta respect that, because now you got all the people that's making up stuff like, I don't know, you know, because I wasn't there. You know, it was drugs. I saw the day that he died from AIDS. Then you know, you just hearing so many different things. It's like, he gone. Can he just rest in peace? Let him be, you know. But gone too soon. Great artists. And then you think about, like, they all going too soon.
You know what? It's crazy, because I was gonna send a tweet out, and you know, it wasn't really a shot at some of the musicians, but I was gonna say, you can. If you don't leave here soon, God didn't want you in his band. Because all of the greats are gone.
Yeah.
Like, you gotta think about it.
Like, heaven jamming.
Heaven is jamming.
Yeah.
Like, you got to think about it. I'll say in the last 10 years, who we lost.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
I'm saying, like, that was a lot of our inspiration, even for the ones that's coming up now. It was what they looked up to.
Right.
You know?
And then you think about, you like, when you hear things about, how God takes, certain people and then and then all the people that's supposed to be reprimanded and all that's like, whoa, I'm ready. You know what I'm saying? Don't leave me here with the heathens. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to do right, Lord.
Yes.
But I look at, what his contribution has been to music and him, Michael, Whitney. It's like, y'all was supposed to be 80. With y'all grandbabies.
Correct.
And, running around and stuff, and still now you coming up on the award stage.
Correct.
And it's like, So, I mean, it's just sad, and it goes to show whether he was taking pain pills for, I heard he had a hip replacement.
Correct.
He was up 150 hours. It's like, who knows that?
Yeah.
Like, was somebody with them, or is the coroner saying that? Whatever the case may be, he's gone, and he will be truly, truly, truly missed. And I see people taking advantage of it with the bootlegging and stuff like that. So I can't hate on the hustle, but it's like, come on.
They selling Prince albums, you know what I'm saying? Blowing the dust off them, yeah, but I got it.
I know.
Yeah.
We got him? All right, let's hurry up. Oh, hey, Corey. Corey.
Hey, how's it going?
It's going good. We're going to try to catch you and get you on here and talk to you a little bit about what you have going on. Let me start with saying I know that you've been in the business a very, very long time and have an extensive film career, but I know you were recently in Atlanta filming Tupac, and you were in there as Haitian Jack. And I want to know, and Haitian Jack was considered the most dangerous man in the music industry for people that didn't know. How did you get to be a part of this, and how did you prepare for that role?
Oh, wow. You know what? I got a phone call from Benny Bloom, the director, and L.T. Hutton, who's the producer. They saw me in this movie called Brotherly Love, and they were just like, when we saw you in this character, we said, that's Jack right there. So they called me, they pitched it to me. I'm like, that's Tupac. I'm all in. So I was like, that's a no-brainer right there, because this could either be this could possibly be one of the biggest movies, this generation, if it's done right. And so I read the script, and I started doing my research on him, and I got in contact with Jack, and he helped me out and told me a lot of things that he did and his background, and I just incorporated that into what I wanted to do, and I just did my best and just went for it.
Yeah, I'm sure you did a really great job, and I did get a chance to see Brotherly Love, and I'm like, to see you in that capacity, like all gangster, like I was like, okay, he didn't cross over.
They don't know, yeah, they take everything sweet, because I'm married, you got a family, but they don't get it twisted. I'm from Chi-Town.
I'm from the Chi, and I have my co-host with me here, Marty P. He's in the building.
How's it going now?
Marty P. Marty. Can you?
I'm sorry, I can barely hear you guys.
Okay, can you hear me now?
Again?
Marty. Can you hear me?
Okay, somebody else in the building? Yeah, somebody else in the building.
Yeah, just somebody else in the building. That's Marty.
Yeah. What's going on, my man? How you doing on the set, brother?
What's going on, brother?
I can't complain. And let me ask you something. Sitting there, doing the Tupac movie, what part of that so far has really caught you, from growing up in that era and now being a part of the movie? What part have you caught yourself getting caught into and like, wow, like I can't wait for people?
You know what? It caught me, man, when I saw Tupac like doing the performance scenes, and he was doing the scenes and everything, like his same type of the videos and stuff like that, and just being how they just replicated that same moment. And my man, Demetrius Shipp, he had the mannerisms, and he had it all down. I was just like, wow, man, it gave me the chills. I said, this could be something special if it's executed right.
Wow.
And just all my scenes, I ain't gonna lie, man, because I know, I kind of know how I say this humbly, but it's just like, I know it's my time, God's will, you know what I'm saying? And I feel like I've been acting for 22 years.
Okay.
And I'm prepared for this moment, you know what I'm saying? And I'm just ready just to keep going and just show the world what time it is,
Right, because we were just talking about that house, you've been in the game a long time, and we definitely know who you are, but just to see, like, this is your time, American Sniper, I think you were in The Hills Have Eyes, am I right?
Which one?
What weren't you in some type of horror
I
movie?
wasn't in there. I've been in a lot of movies. I've been in like Battle Los Angeles, you
Right.
know, Warm Bodies, American Sniper. Like all the films I've been in is made close to $2 billion, and people don't even know that.
Right.
So I've been in the big blockbusters. I got 5 movies coming out this year. Actually 6.
All right
I got
now.
another action movie coming out in August for Universal.
Mm-hmm.
Got a movie coming out for Sony. You know, so it's a lot of movies. And then my film that I think I could possibly get nominated for, it comes out the LA Film Festival. It's called Destined. It premieres June 6th in LA.
Oh,
So
okay.
that's gonna be a big one right there. Yeah. So I'm excited about that.
Well,
so, I'm
congratulations.
excited about everything. I'm out here working on a TV show now. So you know, it's a cop show. They set 1980 on the suburbia of Chicago.
Is
So
that
that's where I'm
when
here right now filming? So yeah.
is that when the street lights go on or something?
Yeah, when the street lights go on. That's the one I'm doing like as we speak. So that's why I couldn't get to you guys. So I appreciate the, talking to me.
Well, I understand. Get your money and work, and you got to do what you got to do. So I totally understand. And I'm from Chicago too, so we hustlers. So we gonna do what we got to do.
Oh, of course. Yeah, we're gonna make it happen. I ain't gonna pass up on this opportunity to speak to you guys. I'm very grateful for anybody that want to talk to me and just hear my story because it's real and it's the truth, and that's all I want to get to the people is that.
Oh well, I appreciate.
I want you on work, you know what I'm saying? It's all good being a celebrity, but I don't really believe in that celebrity stuff. I want you to buy into what I do, and that's the craft. Let's focus on the work and let's take it back to the work first. And if you like me from that, it's all good.
Yeah, absolutely.
But, I don't got time to be a celebrity, so.
Right, and that's what I was just gonna say. I was gonna ask you about being in this entertainment industry. I know sometimes with all these reality so-called stars now have let it gone to their head, and they don't seem to be humble, and there's really no talent into that. And to see someone like yourself that's a family man and doing the things that you're doing and getting to talk to you now, I can tell that you're very humble, and we can appreciate that.
Nice. Okay, thank you. I ain't mad at no reality stars because that's what they do. That's how they make a living, take care of their family. But when you see me in the grocery store, at least somebody, you can smile back. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Right.
I'm not just real, but you can smile back when I wave and say hello. I'm like, come on now, knock it up.
Right.
Just knock it up.
Well, I'm not gonna. Marty, you have a question?
No, I really don't have a question. I just want to say, man, it's real good to hear your side of the story. All I would say is stay humble, stay blessed, and continue to pursue greatness.
And we definitely going to keep a lookout on all your projects and support you. And you definitely have a place here to come back and share your story and what you got going on, so we can let the people know how to keep up with you. Can you tell everybody how to follow you before you go?
You can follow me on Instagram at Corey Hardrick, and you can follow me on at Twitter. It's just my name. It's just my full name. I even got Facebook. I'm still old school.
Me too.
It's like you get, and it's all mine. I check them all and do all of it. So it's all good.
Oh, well,
but I just want to say I thank you guys, and I appreciate what y'all doing. And keep up the great work. And hopefully when I come back, I can come up there and meet y'all in person.
Okay, well, thank you. Congratulations on everything you have going on. Much blessings to you and your family. And thank you very much.
I appreciate you guys.
Okay. All right.
All right, brother. Right on. All right, peace.
Now, see, that gave me much more respect because, of course, I know, following him on, seeing him in the different shows in American Sniper. I just watched that again recently. And so that's why I like to talk to people, and especially having them in person. It's unfortunate he had to call in, but I thank him for that because he did take the time out. But just to hear him talk about it, like I didn't really, the phone, the reason why I don't like the phone is because the delay and things like that. And sometimes you over talking each other. But I'm glad that he was able to share that part about where he is in his life. This is his time because we were just talking about that.
Correct. That's crazy how it came full circle, with how we started this off. And I love to hear people that has a large footprint in the entertainment business show that they still human.
Yeah.
That's very refreshing to meet someone that has done a lot and they look at you like, look, man, I just work.
Yeah.
Because it's easy to get caught up. Yes, it's very easy to get caught up when you have people that know you. The lights are flashing, and you living good. It's easy to get caught up in that. But talking to him, I can tell he's a very humble brother, and that's why his blessings will continue to come.
Yeah, and like he said, he got 5-6 films coming out, and this is his time. So you seen him here, you seen him there, and then when he got married, and to his wife and stuff, and we know them from all the different things they did. Sometimes you lose who he was or who he is because his wife and sister has had such an extensive career.
Correct.
But now he's doing a lot of work. She's working too, but he's doing a lot of work. So you just never know. He's been in the game, he said, 23 years.
Correct.
So now he's like, this my time, and I did not know he was from Chicago.
Chi-town.
Right, I'm like, oh, what's up, go up the stage, So, and I know we hustlers.
Yeah.
I know, and a lot of people are from other places, but one thing, Chicago, you grind.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's like, okay, this don't work, we gonna try this and
Correct.
stuff. So I definitely appreciate him. Shout out to him, and I can't wait to see the Tupac movie because
man, I can't wait myself.
I'm just hoping that, like he said, that it does him justice. However, I want to see it anyway.
Yeah.
I don't care. I want to see it.
Yes, you got to see it anyway, man. And anybody that's a Tupac fan, know Tupac talked about Haitian Jack. He talked about him in all the music now, so I'm pretty sure that he has a lot of scenes in there, and I can't wait to see the unveiling of the movie.
I know. I'm excited. What the new year and what things are bringing, and I know I'm around a lot of people that are doing great things. Like you going overseas. I'm like, all right, and Benny's out of town, and everything. So just to see a lot of people their dreams are coming to fruition, and you're hearing little bit by bit. So you can't ever give up and stuff like that.
You can't. My main thing is I stay in my lane.
Yeah.
I stay in my lane, and I'm when I see someone doing good, I'm genuinely happy.
Yeah.
Because seeing them doing good brings joy to me as well. I know that may sound a little condescending, but it does. Like I love to see people doing I like to go over and congratulate somebody and say, listen, man, hey, you did your thing.
Right.
Because everything is not meant for me.
Exactly. And that's just even when you build, a team like me being a personal assistant for all the time I was okay with being behind the scene and helping people. And then now, I've built a brand and kind of found my way. And it's like, okay, well, some of the things I know as a personal assistant need to be done. But now that I'm in this position, I'm like, I ain't got time to be doing administrative stuff. So it's not about being a diva and I'm too good. It's like, if I'm the brains building the company, then I'm the CEO, the administrative assistant. Sometimes you have to do those little things. But now in order for my empire to grow, I need to create other opportunities.
Correct.
And sometimes you can't create them immediately because other people want to get paid too, and I understand that.
Yeah.
So either you find people that believe in your vision and want to help, and you can find a way to barter, because I don't want nothing for free. I'll give you, something, or however we can work it out. But, you got to get a team, and let me stay in my lane, which is let me show up and get on the mic, let me go talk to people, and let me do that. And then you have somebody that now they love administrative stuff, or they love marketing, or they love social media. Segue, when you ask me, I have a new assistant, Raven, and she's awesome, and that's the other thing, trying to find a team. You kind of go through people, and it happens and stuff, but then, when you small, like if we were a company like American Express, they got people coming in and out and stuff, and you can go through a lot of people. But for little old me, it's like you go for interns, and then you're like, if I got to tell them everything, then you feel like you got to do it yourself.
Correct.
So, my PR person, Danielle, introduced me to her, and it was like, I saw her, she was dressed nice, and, just speak, and it was like, okay, we can do this. And, and so she's been very helpful, helping me, with some of the things that, like, I kind of don't have time to do. It ain't like that. I'm almost like, I got somebody helping me think.
Yeah, trust me. Yes.
Because you shouldn't be booking yourself. Yeah. You can do it, we have to do it, but you shouldn't be booking yourself.
Correct.
And you shouldn't be talking certain things and money and stuff.
Correct.
You got to put that, because if you want to have that it factor, you got to put some things into place.
Correct. Everything has to have structure to grow.
Yeah.
It's no major organization that one person does everything, because it's not an organization then.
Yeah.
It's
you.
Yeah, that's exactly what it is. So, man, that's a beautiful thing, and my attorney.
Oh, you got an attorney. I don't have an attorney.
Well, what's crazy thing about that, when I first got in the game, I was like, what do I need to put my interest in to protect me and to help me, because it's very easy to get screwed over, because it's still a business. You know what I'm saying? Like, you really can't fault it because it's business, but at the same time you can try to watch from potholes.
Yeah.
And during our first conversation, the first thing she asked me, she said, "What do you see yourself, and what do you know you can be?"
Yeah.
And you know what I'm saying, when you say that, you be listening, you like, ain't they the same, which they're not.
Right.
Because a lot of people see themselves somewhere, but they don't really believe
that
they
actually
get there. Correct.
You got to see yourself there, because I have saw my vision and go, whew,
yeah.
You sure? You
Correct.
know what I mean? Like, when you get there, you ain't going to be scared, is you?
Correct.
So if what they say, if your dreams don't scare you, then you need to dream again or whatever, how to tell. But that's how I feel. Like, to segue into my Live 365 Empowerment Tour that I'm doing, that I'm about to start promoting. I know they've been hearing Live 365 and the hashtag, but May 1st it goes live. I have a really great lineup. I have Darlene McCoy from the Nightly Spirit, and I have Drea Kelly. She's gonna be there doing, we're doing the big F's. So so Darlene's doing faith, and Drea Kelly's doing fitness, and then I have Tara Montgomery doing finance. I have Spirit that's doing family and relationships, and then who else do I have? I have Lisa Ray as the keynote.
Okay.
So, it's going to be a great event. It's an empowerment event, but it's going to have a real nice twist to it. So, I don't do boring. If anybody watches the show, I don't do boring. I don't do coming to the stage. We have our keynote speaker, Lisa Ray McCoy. I don't do that. Yes. You know what I'm saying? So, it is definitely going to be a treat. And what it is to empower women, but to leave them with some tools for those that want it. Because some people are just... they come to the empowerment event and they leave and they don't really ask or seek. We want you to seek. We want you to ask. We want to get your information. So for those that may be shy, or for those that, and you got to break out of that, because if you want to be a business, you can't be shy. But to ask us so we can lead you in the right direction. Let's try to birth those dreams and stuff. So it's going to be really totally fun. So we got that great lineup, and so we're going to be doing a promotion for that and all that and stuff. And I mean, men are welcome, but it's just something about when you say empowerment, men be like, it's for women. I invite men, and I am inviting like the commissioners out and different people that have supported me in the past that told me to let them know. So I am inviting them out to come out and stuff. So we do want the men to come out too, because when a woman is supported and encouraged, she's good to her family and she's good for the community, which in return is good to her man or to the men in the community. So, we got to be uplifted, but we got to uplift the men. So it really is a twofold, a male, female. It's just we always, as women, we bond together, and men are not really taught to bond together. So don't be shy. Come on in and, come on out, and we all can kumbaya, and stuff like that.
But whatever you need me for, let me know.
Yeah, you going to be in town?
What date is it?
June 25th. You want to check with your assistant or your attorney and let me know. You can get back to me. That's okay. But if you're in town, I would love for you to come by and, show some support and stuff like that. And not only that, if it's any other men in the house, maybe have you get up and say something. Show them, be dapper and something. It's men need encouragement too.
Everybody needs.
They need encouragement too.
Everybody needs.
And I know we got all that Mother's Day. We got this, and it's every time you turn around, it's something for the women. And that's just how we do, But then you think about it. If the men had an empowerment event, do you think it'd be packed out?
I think it would. With a male empowerment, it would take a major draw.
Like a real strong man, or
it's gonna have to be a alpha male. It's gonna have to be an alpha. It's going to be
like Obama.
You have to be Obama. I mean, like you have the TD Jakes. It has to be someone that draws your attention and that you will flock to. Like, you just couldn't throw anybody up there because, like you said, man, like, what are he saying?
Right. I don't know him. I don't trust him.
Yeah. He didn't say that when he was on TV. I'll just be, so it could be done. It just, with men, it takes a draw. Women are just curious. Like, I want to know what the sister's saying. Yeah. And besides what she's saying, what's she going to wear up there?
Or I see her doing, moving and shaking and stuff like that because I've had some women hit me up on Facebook and on email and stuff, and like one young lady, and it's a confirmation for me. It's definitely a compliment, but it's a confirmation. She said, I've been following you for 3 years. You don't even know it. and you just don't know how you inspire me. And it's
Wow,
like,
that's
you
good.
know, so the same thing like with the men, it's like, you know, you kind of wish you could go back. And like I have boys, and you know, I was a young mother, so you kind of, if I know then what I know now, you know, you tell them stop crying and all that and stuff. And not saying you go cry, feel your feelings, you don't want to do that either, but there's a medium, and you start pouring into your kids young, like you could be the president, you could do this and that, and have kids believing that, you know, and then, you know, bring them down a little bit opposed to they damaged, and then now you try to bring them up, they like, I ain't gonna be nothing. You said I wasn't gonna be nothing. You know what I mean? I think it's kind of harder to bring them up, you know, than to, you know, take it down a little bit like, okay, now you're a little cocky.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Correct,
Make
correct,
it confident
correct,
and take
correct.
down the little cockiness. So
That's crazy, but yeah. And in class, in acting class, the first thing they teach is they pull all the men to the side and they say, what are some of your darkest secrets?
no.
Because they want men to tap into them, because like you said, we're always taught to be strong,
Yeah.
you know, and not vulnerable.
Right.
But as an actor, you have to break all of those. You have to break all of those.
Yeah.
Because you can't live in the moment if you're not vulnerable.
Yeah.
You know, and we had a, you know, and it's funny you say that, because that's, you need that sometimes.
Yeah, you do.
You know.
I mean, and not saying men gotta just be boo-hooing and
Yeah,
all
don't be
that.
hollering that. It depends on
Yeah.
how you cry.
Right.
Now, if you, no, hey, what's going on?
Yeah,
Hey, buddy,
yeah.
buddy.
It's deeper than that.
Yeah,
you know what I'm
yeah.
saying? You need counseling.
Yeah, but you can do a little,
That's it.
yeah, you can do that.
A little sniff.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
don't drop the tear.
If the tear drop,
Oh, it's
if the
over.
tear drop, yeah, you get revoked.
Oh, you get your player card revoked?
You get revoked. If a tear drop,
Oh. That's terrible.
yeah, you can't, like, actually some men act like they be on there crying like they got a hair full of head. We got
You know what?
They be shaking the tear back.
But you know what? I'm off that. I'm off that. Let me talk about I don't know if you met Tempty. Tempty is the creator of Meet My Types, the matchmaking event that I've been hosting, and he had his one this past Tuesday. And so the Meet My Types event is like, you know, it connects people through a love resume. So you give your information, and when you get your resume, it tells you a lot about yourself. And most people that get this go, this is me.
Yeah.
What it does is kind of give you a conversation piece, because you know when people tell me about yourself, it's like, well, okay, well, you know what I mean? So now you have this paper that is like, yep, this is me, and you can actually show the person. You can switch resumes, or you can just have a conversation piece. But the event, what I liked about it is that, you know, it's even men, even women. And so if it's 20 men, it's 20 women. When you get there, there's a facilitator, and after I do my spiel and welcome you and tell you if you are not single for real, if you have a baby mama or a wife at home and all that, you don't really need to be here because you're going to create yourself some drama that you don't need. So, okay. So after I get my disclaimers out and stuff, then the facilitators come, and they're marked by groups, so A, B, C. And so when you take group A, you take the women and the men that they matched up.
Okay.
And then, you know, whatever. And they have 15 minutes, and they talk to them. They take notes. So it's like, oh, Marty, I'm going to say this about him, say that. And then at the end, you turn it back. Now, you can go talk to anybody you want to after that, but we're just saying this is what we did, and this is who you're compatible with. Go talk to them. If you don't like them, that's fine. I tell people, don't come in here thinking you're going to get proposed to. A man don't come in here thinking you found your wife. It's just the fact that, you know, you're around people. It's a great network, and I know some women were sitting talking, and now they planned all to go to Mexico and stuff like that. So you never know what can come out of it. But after that's done, you can go talk to whoever you want to. So the event, and matter of fact, I got some stats.
Okay.
But the problem is, and I'm going to say this, the problem is that men, the women tend to register quickly. Mm-hmm. We know that, right? And the men are so last minute and coming in, and I always say, no walk-ins, no walk-ups, no walk-throughs, no nothing. They still come.
Still.
And so I'm thinking, okay, what's the problem here? Because men are some men are last minute, and they register last minute. What's wrong with y'all?
Actually, that's going to be an event that a woman is going to gravitate to.
Well, I got that. But I want to know. I just want to know. We already know what we going to do.
Yeah.
I want to know why the sluggish reaction.
I mean, well, man, a lot of times we like.
You say you want to. Let me give you a scenario. Stacey, you got any friends? You know, I'm looking for someone, educated.
Okay.
Of course, beautiful, whatever. Got our head on, together. Maybe you said you want kids, maybe you don't or whatever. I really want to meet somebody. I'm in this place in my life, this and that. And then I invite you.
Gotcha.
Then you don't come to none of them.
Don't come to none of them.
None of them. Now, A, you might have met somebody, okay? B, you got tied up, you didn't come.
Okay.
C, I think I ran out after B.
You know what the C is?
What's C?
The C is they want you to do it for them.
Oh.
You know what I'm saying? They want you to they want you to be like, Keisha, nice for you. My girl Keisha, she'll be in town. I'm gonna introduce you to Keisha.
That's so lazy.
That's what the man.
Men are not being. What happened to doing a little bit more? And when I say work, you know what I mean? Because I know some women are a piece of work too. Mm-hmm. I do. But I'm saying this event was created for people that are looking to intentionally date. And I know you can't, be sure that everybody in there is that they say they are. Mm-hmm. But I would just hope. But let me say this. These were the stats from it. 88 people attended. This was Tuesday, and it was at Cirque, and it was outside on the outdoor patio. Okay. Beautiful night, daiquiris, good food. 88 people attended. 48 of those were pre-registered and confirmed with resumes and matches waiting. So they did what they were supposed to do. Mm-hmm. Okay. And then out of the 48 people, we initiated and did ice breaking for 192 conversations. 144 of those conversations ended with both parties mutually rating each other extremely likable on the post-conversation questionnaire. So even if you didn't we gonna be together because you don't know that, the conversation piece was good. I tell people use it as practice. Mm-hmm. If you don't like that person, now you're having conversation because you have a template in a sense, Mm-hmm. Okay. So the criteria for extremely likable was a rating mark of 80%. So 36 out of the 48 registrants of 75% of those who were registered and confirmed achieved their goal of connecting with someone that satisfied them on the following criteria: dress sense, looks, general attractiveness, communication, knowledge and understanding, attentiveness, spiritual values, passion and motivation, and life purpose. So those are some of the things that, when they write down, they take notes. So if there is a match, like you say, I like Kathy, and Kathy say, like you, then after he goes back, then he'll make the connection and send you guys on a little coffee date or something like that. So it won't be evasive or whatever, and kind of say, well, you guys both had good comments about each other, which I think that's a hookup. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I just didn't know the girl. And whatever it says, whenever two people can connect on such varying and different aspects, we believe that they have a great basis for a fulfilling and lasting relationship. So the goal of Meet My Types is, we're not saying we're going to introduce you to your wife or your husband. We're saying we're putting you in an environment with people that say they're like-minded and far as single and looking to find somebody. Now, what we're going to do is take it a little further and add on, when they register, things like, because I go around and I like to ask people what could be done better, whatever. And so what you find is you have a wide variety of age groups. You have 27, you have 35, you have 40, and so you got some people that like cougars and you like women that like younger men. So what we're going to do is we're going to break it down. Do you want to be married? You know what I mean? Do you have kids? Do you want more kids? Things like that. Mm-hmm. Because if we connect you with somebody that they don't have no kids and you got grown kids and you ain't having no more, but y'all connected, I'm not saying it won't work. I'm just saying you got a little challenge right there out the door. Correct. So if you like me, no kids, and you don't have any, I don't care how good the conversation was for me, because I think that you should have kids. And I don't want to be the person that we start getting together and then it's like, no. And then he be thinking, we fall in love. She going to change your man. And I'm like, I said no the first time and I pretty much meant that. So, just giving them those extra little boxes to do so. Because I believe in love. I was married, divorced, and dated or whatever and stuff, and then as women we do have that expectation, kind of like you meet somebody, it's like, ooh, I hope it's him, know, and it's like, but it may not be you, so it's okay. So if people, we say this all the time, but if people just go and date and have fun and not look for something,
get to know a person,
it'd be organic then. Like I'm not going, oh, okay, we gonna be together, we gonna do this. It's like, you wanna go kick it? Yeah. Let's kick it and have a good time. Because if you go out with a person and take them certain places and all that and see how they behave, then you kind of get an idea of them organically.
Correct.
Then start asking them. If you're a woman like, man, open the door, and then he pick you up and he don't open it, and all night he don't open it, and that's a deal breaker for you, but you keep going forward. Now you say, why you don't open doors? Stop trying to change them.
Yeah, because he wasn't going to open doors in the
He
first
wasn't
place.
going to open it. So if that's a deal breaker for you,
That's why I mean get to
Exit
know
stage
people.
left.
Correct.
You know what I'm
And
saying?
that what you're saying is totally correct. A lot of times people want to change people, You knew she didn't cook.
right.
But now you
Now you
want
want her to go to cooking class.
Now, Saturday mornings you gonna cook something. She's like, I didn't cook when I
I
met
don't do
you.
breakfast. Yeah, I don't do it.
But that's the thing I think what's missing in modern day relationships is that it's no more getting to know. Everything is microwave.
Yeah.
It's you see a profile and then you don't feel in love. But
What's the profile?
the physical,
Yeah.
like the Facebook or the Instagram, you look and you meet them or things. That profile, it catches a lot of people, and I think that a lot of times is that who we are as people. A lot of times people don't care from their initial introduction. Like I'm pretty sure you get guys that talk, or you may be grocery shopping. Your man could be on the other aisle, and they be looking at you like she got her hair done. Look at her, she very, but they don't know you might be crazy.
Yeah, and that's what I'm saying. All that look good ain't good.
Correct.
It's like, and then you start talking to her, she be like, where you been?
Yeah.
Or whatever it is. And so, I mean, looks does play a big part. We know that, However, you can talk to someone that you might not normally you talk to and be like, oh, when we was at the things, this man was like, I'm really attracted to her intellect, And when you get your name tag, the way he does your love resume, it comes out there's a kind of thing for you, like the intellectual, the confident, confidant, whatever and stuff like that. And so, he was like, I'm intrigued by her mind, you know what I mean? And that's a good sign because, that's what you got to live with. I mean, because looks fake. You can be bad for a minute.
Men and women.
Gravity is real.
Listen, what you mean?
These smile lines used to be there like that. This skin used to be like, So now, I mean, I'm okay with it though.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I feel like I'm aging gracefully, but we got to look a little deeper. But I get you want somebody that you can look at for the rest of, if you're married and go, ooh, they
but
just do it for me.
having someone that is understanding and willing to adjust, like you said, those things gonna happen. Hair will turn gray.
Yeah.
Hair will fall out.
Right here.
You just not getting one piece?
I'm just not getting
Listen here, man. I looked at my beard the other day and I thought I ate ice cream. I said, what is this? What is this?
But it's cool because at first all my friends had it and I was like, oh, I don't have it yet. And then I saw, and it's literally one here and one there. So I'm thinking,
leave them alone.
Right, but I'm thinking if you gonna come on in, go on give me a little salt right there. Like how you have a little piece.
It's coming.
Yeah, don't rush it, right? Don't rush it.
It's coming.
Don't rush it.
I saw one, and the gray hair be so strong though. It's it's stronger than the other.
I done pulled it out. I done cut it out. It's like,
you pulled it.
I'm out.
When you pulled it, it sent an invite.
Oh, to another person?
It sent an invite to some more gray hair. Like, listen, she over here playing with us. She pulling us.
So I'm gonna have to have my boyfriend go in there like the monkey and be like, baby, is it anything right there? Is it anything right there? Because I don't know what's going on there.
Correct.
But I enjoyed this. Thank you for coming in. Unfortunately,
Man,
Manietta didn't make it. We have to reschedule her, have her come back and stuff like that. But again, we appreciate Corey tuning in.
Correct.
Definitely you coming in the last minute. I mean that's love.
You know what I was doing? You called me?
What?
Flipping New York strips.
Oh, why you?
Yeah, when you called me, I was.
Why didn't bring one?
But nah, man,
It's okay. One steak sauce.
Yeah, that's exactly what
That's
was
what you
in
got. And baked potato and salad with it?
baked potatoes was on the grill too. Listen
Oh,
now.
man.
But but when people call, man, I it's a lot of people that I respect, so I never have a problem changing my schedule around to support people.
Yeah.
So I was on the last two. I said, as long as I can get these two
Right,
off,
and I'll come back and get that. And that shows you how God works is because, unfortunately, with them not being able to make it, then God was like, okay, you're going to have to hold it down by yourself. And not that I couldn't, but that would have been a lot of talking.
That's a lot of trust me.
By yourself. And y'all ain't talking back to me. You know what I mean? I would have had to been like, could y'all call in and somebody talk to me?
This nigga so sad. Please.
It's so,
the number again one more time.
If you call in and donate $1 a day, you know what I mean? Something. So, I mean, this is it's a fun job, but it's fun when you have guests, and it's fun when you have a host and someone with you. And so I definitely appreciate that and stuff. So I appreciate you guys tuning in too. And Marty, tell everybody how to follow you and stuff, and you know, all the good stuff.
Yeah, I keep it simple, man. On my social media sites is comedian Marty P. That's MARTIP. My website is www.whoismartyp.com. So yeah, I try to keep it real simple. I don't want to really throw it.
Right, like Benny, you know.
I mean, yeah, Benny has.
Benny be like, you know, Tinder I'm here, and on Christian Mingle I'm here, and I'm like, okay, that's a bit much. I keep it simple too. The real Stacey J on all my social media, or Stacey J on Google, and you know, everything else will pop up. It's a couple of us out there, but you know, this is me, so you see me. And I appreciate you every week tuning in, and I appreciate you if you're telling other people to tune in, because without you, we just be talking to ourselves.
Just be talking to ourselves.
And we're doing it visually, so we can give y'all something and play around and all that. So again, I appreciate you. Thank you for tuning in, and we will be back next week, and I'm sure Benny will be back neck week unless he got something going on, which
Benny working hard, man.
Yeah, Benny working hard. I'm gonna see if he bring me something back from Charlotte. I'm gonna have to ban the key.
Don't ask Benny to bring nothing back. Benny gonna bring you a gas receipt.
Yeah, Benny gonna be like, look, I had some lemon pepper wings and I saved them, but I ate them on the way home. So
that Benny something else.
I know. So thank you for tuning in. We will see you again next week. Peace.
The hottest music, R&B, hip hop, pop,
I still get you.
reggae, EDM, indie, old school,
Check it.
and sports talk.
Right here.
StarHitRadio.com.